My name is Sierra and this is Uncharted Territory, here with your general messages for the month of September. I'll start off with a snapshot from the Oracle and then get more specific with the Tarot, where we will take a closer look at your overall love life, career, and finances. So Sagittarius, I'm very excited about this reading because I'm a Sagittarius and I literally pulled this first card for myself the other day. So here we go. Sagittarius, get out of your own way. This raccoon energy represents someone who is talented but in hiding. It's self-sabotage. Don't let your talents go to waste or leave your creativity on standby. There's a need this month for Sagittarius, myself included, to deal with any issues around self-image and success. Don't worry about what other people think. It doesn't matter. Even better, prove them wrong. You may be surrounded by people who underestimate you at this time, and that's only because you've been hiding your gifts. It has nothing to do with who you really are, and it's time for you to come out of hiding and allow yourself to be seen, Sagittarius. So right now, there has to be a balance between planning and taking action. Otherwise, we find ourselves in a state of analysis paralysis or fearful of success, which is insane because Sagittarius is one of the most fearless signs of the zodiac. Now, some of you have already taken the first steps in manifesting something that is meaningful to you, but if you haven't yet, in the month of September, you definitely will. If you have an idea for a business or a creative project, or you're struggling with moving it forward, the message here is that you are about to break out of that cycle. And also, guys, release any needs to be perfect. Sagittarius is very competitive by nature because we like to win. But this card is telling you that it's not about the outcome. It's time for you to let go of any false perceptions of what success is supposed to look like and sort of let go of your ego and simply do the things that you love to do. Remember who you are, Sagittarius. So this next card is confirmation that you are meant to bring your visions, your artwork, or that business idea to the forefront at this time in your life. It's not meant to be kept in hiding anymore. Show your talents off. You have the skills to start now, and you can always acquire more skills along the way. So if you just face your fears head on, the outcome will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. Believe in yourself. And lastly, this flexible card just means that you need to remain open-minded during this process. So allow yourself to be teachable and adaptable. Don't get stuck, and just make sure that you take small steps toward your goals and accept help from others, especially those who want to see you succeed. And if your support system is not very strong right now, feel free to reach out to me. I will be happy to help anybody else in this situation. All right, Sag, let's get into your tarot messages. So Sag, there are some things that you need to deal with in the past before you can move forward. And I feel like because there is some sort of unfinished business around you with this world in the reverse, it's causing you to be delayed in the actions that you want to take towards your goals, because we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, followed by the Seven of Wands. So it's almost like your energy and your judgment is very clouded right now, and it's affecting your ability to move forward with something that you want to create. With the Six of Swords, you may also be having a difficult time of letting something go in the past. I do see an improvement in finances, however, with the Five of Pentacles. And I see victory for you guys with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about receiving recognition. So I think that if there is something that you've kept to yourself as far as like an idea or an endeavor, once you bring it to the light, you're definitely going to have victory with this. And I feel like you're going to be recognized by a lot of people. With the Nine of Cups in the reverse, be very careful of not giving too much of yourself to other people, and so that you're not exhausted. And also with the Nine of Wands in reverse, be very careful that you don't give up. This card is also about just sticking in there and being strong because you're very close to the end. The nines are next to the tens in numerology. The 10 is all about completion. So if you are on the path to creating something, you're very much almost there as long as you don't give up. But I think it's going to also be important for you to allow yourself to rest and at the same time have a lot of fun this month. Have a good balance and make sure that you're not getting burnt out by the work that you're doing. There may also be a lot of time spent in introspection with this Hermit card, where you're sort of taking a step back and trying to figure things out. At the same time, you may be surrounded by some sort of deception or just a lack of clarity. You could also be possibly dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And that's someone that you decided to move on from with this Ten of Swords. Let's take a look at your love life. So we have the Devil in the reverse. I see you walking away from situations that have been toxic. And with this Knight of Pentacles and the Empress, I do see that someone new is coming in, but you're taking your time with this connection with the Knight of Pentacles. There could also be an upcoming pregnancy for some of you. And the Five of Wands. I think with this new connection, it's going to be with someone that you are more compatible with. If you dealt with someone in the past where there were a lot of fights and arguments, I think that it's going to be the opposite with this new connection. But we have the Strength in the reverse with the Three of Wands in the reverse. So it's going to be very important for you to just be strong and remain optimistic if you're experiencing a little bit of a slowdown with your love life. And also allow yourself to process your emotions. So the Five of Cups is all about just being, maybe like experiencing a loss and being upset about it. But I think it's going to be important for you to allow yourself to feel how you feel so that you can heal moving forward. And we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So you may have experienced some sort of rejection, or you could have been dealing with someone who was a little bit of a, like a player, or someone who was non-committal. Yeah, and whatever that situation was, there was definitely a breakup with this Ten of Cups in the reverse. I think that if you were dealing with someone like this person did not offer you the emotional stability that you were probably looking for. And I think essentially in the beginning, you may not have seen that with this Two of Swords. So be very careful that you're seeing things at face value. Yep, Ace of Cups. There was definitely a breakup, possibly with a water sign. Yes. Three of Swords. So I think you guys are definitely experiencing some kind of heartbreak right now, but it's going to be important that you allow yourself to feel how you feel. And then also with your next connection, it may be something that's a little bit unconventional. Not like the typical relationship that you may be expecting. So just be open to it, something new coming in, Sag. Then we have the High Priestess. Whatever it is, though, trust your intuition. And with the High Priestess, that's someone who's appearing very attractive and very feminine in their energy. So just make sure that you are very centered with yourself. And the Seven of Swords, be very careful of deception. This card with the High Priestess can also indicate a lot of secrets coming out. So you may have found out some things about some people that you were involved with. And we have the Page of Wands in the reverse, however. So again, I'm getting a lot of energy about people that probably were not honest, not wanting to commit to something, Sag. But it's going to be important that you trust your intuition moving forward and release your burden. So if you've decided to walk away from something, it's important for you to release that and allow yourself to heal as you move forward into the month. Let's take a look at your career and finances. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Cups. Four of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse. And the Fool in the reverse. So I see you guys being very cautious about something moving forward. However, if there was any deception or just like malpractice as far as your career and finances were going, I think that there's going to be a clearing of that for the month of September, because that's followed by the Ten of Cups. So I think that you will be very happy with your finances or with your career this month. However, make sure that you're not overindulging in like partying or doing too much to get yourself off track. And take your time with this endeavor with this Eight of Wands in the reverse. You're definitely walking away from something, and I think it could be situations where you weren't free to create the type of atmosphere or the type of outcome that you wanted with this Magician in the reverse. What I'm seeing is there's a want for freedom, especially creative freedom this month. So you're walking away from situations where you felt restricted, and you're also walking away from situations where you felt powerless with this Emperor in the reverse. King of Swords. You're walking into a place of having clarity and also being very knowledgeable in whatever it is that you choose to do. You could also be looking to move to a new location, possibly for a job with this Two of Wands. And with the Chariot, that means that change is definitely coming. So just make sure that you're prepared for these changes. This card is also all about being determined to reach success. But with the Sun in the reverse, I feel like there are going to be some obstacles along the way, Sag. You're going to have moments where there's a little bit of negativity around you, but it's going to be important that you still reach out to others for help, because we have this Three of Pentacles. So there could be someone around you who has a little more knowledge in the type of industry that you're pursuing, or someone that just wants to collaborate with you and help you. I think it's going to be very important that you stay connected to other people, especially when you start to experience moments of doubt or negativity. And then we have you and your energy as the Queen of Wands. However, that's followed by the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So be very confident in yourself and go after the things that you want, but make sure that you keep a very clear head as you do that, Sag. Let's take a look at your obstacles and challenges for the month. An obstacle for you with this Ace of Swords is going to be staying out of your head or just keeping yourself very clear and balanced. With this Page of Cups as well, if you had any disappointments in your love life in the past, it's going to be important that you allow yourself to remain open and not hold back your emotions if you get in a new connection. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Make sure that you're putting the work in for the things that you want. It's very important that you're very dedicated and disciplined. So don't allow yourself to be distracted or to be inconsistent with this. With this Moon in the reverse, it's also going to be important that you trust your intuition and also see things at face value. And finally, with the Page of Swords, be very careful of the people that are around you or the people that you share information about yourself to. You could also be dealing with someone who is watching you on social media. That's typical with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Or just someone who is like a gossiper or people that are naysayers and saying negative things. So just be careful about what you're putting out there about yourself and also of who you're interacting with. Make sure that it's people that you can trust and people that you know are truly in your corner. But I do see a lot of positivity coming in, especially with finances with this King of Pentacles. But again, this is going to be a month, I feel, for Sag, with there may be a lot of ups and downs. With this Three of Swords, there may definitely be some sort of betrayal or heartbreak, especially pertaining to a relationship. But remember who you are. You're showing up as the High Priestess. So be very strong and confident in your energy this month. And with the Wheel of Fortune, just allow for divine timing to take its place. So there may be some things that you want to have happen right now, but it's not quite the time for it yet. Just make sure that you're still doing the work behind the scenes to bring things to fruition, and then just allow things to happen naturally. All right, Sag, those are your messages for the month. If you enjoyed this reading, please like or leave a comment. Also, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do so at unchartedterritory.com. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.